Hey everyone, welcome back to Alexa Cruz TV, and I have a little quick, glowy, soft, neutral, everyday look. Wear it to school, wear it to the office. If you can wear it to a day party, pool party, if you make it waterproof, do you. Really soft, really cute, glowy, easy. Get into it, you'll love it. Now watch. A little bit of mermaid skin. If y'all hear my neighbor, we're gonna go in with this Anastasia brow pencil in the color medium brown. My eyebrows are naturally super thick. I got them Drake eyebrows. I had one eyebrow growing up. People used to make fun of me because I had a unibrow. But yeah, it really doesn't take too much for me to fill these in because I got plenty. So I actually use the Anastasia brow definer instead of the brow wiz because it's a little bit thicker. You're not gonna run through it as fast. And I have a naturally thick eyebrow, so it's not like I really have to go in and draw in the brow hairs because I already have them. So it's just like fixing the shape because the tail of them are, oof, girl. So like in this eyebrow, this corner is like a little bald. I don't know. And then my eyebrows in the front. I haven't gotten my eyebrows waxed in so long. I just been like cleaning them as I go. I just definitely want to get them waxed soon because I need them shaped because summertime I don't like wearing anything but like mascara, maybe a little highlight. And I don't like worrying about having to fill in my eyebrows because you know how when you do other stuff and then your eyebrows are kind of a little messed up. It throws it off, girl. It throws it off. I'm definitely not one of those people that sit there and spend the whole time on their eyebrows. Like, my eyebrows have to be perfect in the center of my face, bitch. I'm throwing them on. I got plenty of eyebrows. My goal is to make it look like I got eyebrows. Without eyebrow pencil, it looks like I got eyebrows. So what I'm doing is just cleaning it up a little bit. Just making sure this little bald spot's not showing. Just to fill in the sparse areas. But it's really, I'm not a super perfect eyebrow type of girl. I like my eyebrows the way my eyebrows look naturally. I'm gonna use my shape tape. Use my shape tape just to clean up my brows a little bit. I just take a little bit on the back of my hand. I use light medium. I always gotta have a napkin nearby when I do my makeup because you know you need to wipe stuff. And this is just a Morphe brush. I don't know, B19. I got it from IMATS. My eyebrows are real messy. I don't know if you can see the sparseness, but girl, these things are messy. So the concealer definitely helps make them look a little bit cleaner, but they don't need to be perfect now. See how they have like more shape to them? I feel like this one looks a little bit bigger. Probably because it is naturally. So for those who don't know, I had dry skin. Like, my skin is very dry, so I'm just using the primerizer by Smashbox. It's a primer and a moisturizer in one. Has your hyaluronic in it, so it holds 1,000 times its weight in moisture. Really gonna lock that in, and it's going to release that throughout the day. So Lord knows I need it. Shit. Put a little bit of that underneath the eyes. I have concealer all up in my hair. thing we're gonna do is I usually take the Luster Drops from MAC. This is like the cold one. And I put that on my face first. Because if you know me, I like glowy skin. So I really focus that on where you put highlighter and a little bronzer. Make sure you exfoliate. Got that. See how the skin looks so much glowier already? Oh my god! Okay. Got that going. I put a little concealer on random spots that I may have. Like here. Just a little bit on the cheek area. I like to use my finger to blend it out because your finger actually warms up the product and it makes it lay a lot more naturally and evenly. It helps it adhere to the skin a lot better instead of like a brush. It has no effect to it. So I just press out to the skin. And then usually, like very thin coat, usually whatever's left I bring it around the nose because my nose tends to get kind of red in these like laugh lines. It so much better already. Then I'm gonna go in with some foundation. This is definitely my favorite drugstore foundation. Ever. People always ask me, what foundation is that? What foundation is that? And so this is the L'Oreal Pro Glow in the color 205. I used to use 204. But I feel like it might have been a little too light, or it might have been a little too cold or neutral and I'm a warm undertone. So I switched that for a different one. And yes, my beauty blender is a little dirty. The drop would just be dirty, so it's okay. So now that we have our concealer on, our foundation on, we're gonna hop into the concealer. Do a little bit right here, a little bit right here. What is this? Look under my eye. I don't go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Just a little bit so we're not disrespecting people with these dark ass circles. Let me tell y'all, I have, like I said again, I have dry skin. Therefore, I can't be putting all this setting powder on because that shit would dry me the hell out. Dry me out. So I only put setting powder to set my eye, my under eyes. Then I might put a little bit like in my laugh lines. That's about how crazy we gonna get because I'm not trying to crack apart. I sure will if I set it. And I really don't go crazy with the setting powder. I really don't. So I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever translucent Shabooboo. Cool. And y'all get the drift. We're gonna throw some of that. Yes, I use my beauty blender. Moisture definitely helps. And then I'm gonna use like a little brush like this and just kind of dust that away. I don't bake. Why? Why don't I bake? Because my skin's dry. So I do not bake. So I set it and forget it. Set it and dust it away, then forget it. That's the important part. So we have brows, we have foundation, we have concealer, it's set. Let's get into face, okay? I always like to start off with my highlight. Highlight is life. So I'm actually gonna use this Lancome. If you want to get you that wet highlight look, Lancome. What is this? The color Radiant Rose Gold. Let me show y'all. It already looks like this, right? Ooh. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Look at that. Look how. Yes. So we're actually gonna get into that. And I actually use this blendy eyeshadow brush for my highlight because I feel like it gives me that nice, precise highlight on the face. And y'all see how much I apply and how I apply my highlight. I think, bitch, you're doing too much for some highlight. But you have to. You have to. And I kind of run that on the cheek also. I use Orgasm Blush by NARS, which is already glowy, but who the fuck said we can't have more glow? Bronzer, we're gonna use Too Faced like everyone else. Chocolate Soleil, which is like, there's milk chocolate soleil, dark chocolate soleil. So this is like the medium. I'm gonna dip into that. It smells so good. And I don't really use contour, like, because contour you want to pick a shade, 1 or 2 shades lighter, 2-3 shades lighter. And that it has more of like that gray cool tone to mimic shadow. And I really don't care for it at all. I want to look bronzy. I want to look glowy. I want to look like I came from Miami all the time. I don't care where I am. Am I in Boston? Am I in LA? Like, I want to look bronzy and glowy at all times. I don't care if that's not trending that season. I always use my bronzer. Look how it brought the shape back into the skin. Yes, I'm excited. Let's get it. And I like really get up in that hairline. Like, I rub it on my ears too, because it's nothing worse than somebody who does their makeup. They pull back their hair and then you see the harsh line of where their makeup began and where it ended. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see that. It's not cute. It's embarrassing, actually. Look at that. Hey. That bronze glow. Ooh. Okay. With the same brush, I'm gonna dip into the NARS Orgasm favorite blush. It fits me so well. Now this is gonna bring that color into the skin. I'm not gonna go too heavy and go rosy, but we're gonna get that color back. I like that. Now whatever's left on my brush, I just bring it around. So you have the bronzer, you have the highlighter, you have the bronzer, you have the highlighter, you have the glowiness, the skin, the foundation, the concealer. Let's get it, the brows. Now it's time for eyes. Oh, forget that. Fix Plus, Fix motherfucking Plus, okay? And I will be doing squirts of this like throughout before we finish, because that's just how I get down. I'm actually gonna use this Tarte palette. I just got it just because I seen it was on sale. Flat shader brush. We're just gonna get into a little bit of, what is this? Solstice. Brow bone right on top where we did that highlighter. In my everyday eye looks, like something quick glowy like this, I'm not about to go in on the eyes. Like, that's just doing too much. I'm really just gonna go with smoke. Ugh. I'm just gonna go in with smoke over here, and then smoke in the inner eye. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of oxy on the outer corner, and we just might do a little amber in the crease. We're not gonna go crazy at all. And I'm probably bringing that out to like a third of the eye. Hitting it with a little oxy on the outer corner. It's more like a gold color. And don't worry about it being messy. We're gonna blend and we're gonna bring it all together. I'm just placing the color right now. With the blending brush, I'm just gonna blend that out real quick. So you see how you have the oxy on the out part, and smoke. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of amber. I'm kind of working it on the outer V. Bring it in slightly. See how this eye looks a lot more lifted? It's like, this eye's like, regular. Gonna do it again. This is definitely an everyday look, quick for school, quick for work, whatever, soft, neutral colors. It definitely does not take me this long. That's because I'm filming and I'm grabbing shit and I'm unprepared, bitches all over the place. I need to get her life in order. But honestly, for me, this takes less than 20. Like, if I really want to, I can bust this down in like 15 minutes. If you wanna be serious. I'm just gonna wet my brush with a little Fix Plus. I'm gonna go back into that lighter smoke color. This way. Yeah. Because I feel like it was looking a little powdery. So, but the Fix Plus definitely livened it up some. You know how you spray your shadow with a little bit of setting spray or water or something, it definitely helps liven it up, bring it back together. Okay, we're gonna hit that brow bone with a little bit more. And I threw that color on real quick. The brow bone, we're gonna blend that out with beat. Now, we are going to add a little bit of that amber color lash line. So we're gonna do mascara. I'm just hitting it with a little Better Than Sex by Too Faced. Look at that eye. Look at this eye compared to this eye. You see what I should, yes, my face looks wet from this Fix Plus. It's okay, y'all be okay. It's gonna dry. But you see the difference mascara makes? Mascara opens the eye, elongates the eyelash, makes the eyelash line look a little bit thicker. Lash line, the eyelash line. The lash line gives the illusion of a thicker lash line. I hate when foundation gets on your lips because then you start looking like Dave Chappelle. And I'm gonna go in with a few coats, but I like to let it dry for a few seconds before. And then that's how you get super, super clumpy eyelashes. And nobody likes that shit. And as for the bottom lashes, I'm just gonna put like one quick little wiggle coat. Like, it's barely gonna look like I'm wearing anything, honestly. It's really just to help. You know how you get translucent powder, you get eyeshadow on your lashes, it kind of makes them white, it blends them into whatever. So just so they don't look like I don't have any bottom lashes, because a bitch do. Just like that. Look at the skin. That's that Lancome. So you gotta use a liquid highlighter and throw it on with something else. A nice juicy highlighter, not glittery, not like Dandelion by Benefit. More like Becca. Becca's a good one. This Lancome is a real good one. Hot Sand by NARS is good. What Fenty's good. And then if you wet it, so not only did you use liquid, you used a creamy powder. It's very buttery. And then you use a Fix Plus, some kind of wet, something to spray it down, all-nighter, whatever. A quick fix, Tatcha Dewy Spray, whatever you want to use. So you use something, you wet it down, and that's what gives you that, yes, that glow, ho, okay? So like I said, we're not done. We're gonna go into a little bit more blush. We're gonna do a little bit more highlighter. And we're gonna do a little bit more bronzer, because sometimes you lose your bronzer when you're in the blending process. We're just gonna bring that back. Always throw a little bit underneath my lip. You know how your lip naturally hangs, so it like adds a little bit more shadow, gives you that nice full pouty looking lip. Yes. Wipe my lips down. Just gonna do a little light little spray. I have to spray my chin. Like my chin, like this area right here, my chin around my nose, like it is dry. Like I can like flake it off. Like I'll be like here, 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 here. It gets very dry and I hate it. So I'm going to use the Lancome lip liner in the color Bronzelle. Let's line our lips real quick, nothing too perfect. And then I'm just gonna fill them in a little bit. I don't overdraw my lips, bitch. I ain't no Kylie. I'm just filling them in. Just so my lips have that nice nude color. I'm gonna just hit it with a little Fenty gloss. Who doesn't love this gloss? Everybody should have this gloss. It's so hydrating, moisturizing. It looks good. Hello, how you doing? Let's get into it. So let's get into it. You have the glowiness of the highlighter. Like who doesn't love them a good glow in a highlighter? You have the Orgasm blush. Just giving that nice little hint of rosiness, but not too much because you want to keep neutral because the eyes are very natural. You have your brown trickles, you know, your champagne tones, just a little better mascara on the lashes, a little better than Sex. Filled in the brows a little bit. You have the bronzer. I love bronzer. A good gloss, nude gloss, something quick, easy, throw it on, hydrating. You don't really have to think about it too much. Don't have to worry about lining. Honestly, you can just throw the gloss on without the liner. Just being a little extra. But this is the final look. It's nice, glowy, soft. Hey.